everyone, it's CL and welcome to my very first video on my social eating channel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous about my first video and sharing my meal with you all, but you know, what better way to get acclimated than to just jump right in, right? So I got my order from Grubhub. And I ordered from a restaurant that I've been wanting to try for quite a while. It's like a vegan restaurant and I always walk past it, and I finally decided to just go ahead and order. You know, I'm not vegan, but I am on a vegan challenge this month and I tend to eat a lot of vegan meals. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and see if it's any good. Alright, let's see what the first thing we got. The first thing we got is mango lassi. Now, I'm not sure if it's normally made with like regular milk, but since it is a vegan restaurant, I assume that it's made with like almond milk or soy milk, some sort of non-dairy milk, which is good for me because I'm lactose intolerant. So I'm looking forward to see if this tastes any good. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. One thing's for sure is that it smells really good, and I don't even remember what this is. I think this is like a scallion pancake. Now, I've actually made this myself here at home and I wanted to try if theirs was like any good. And here are some wontons that are stuffed with like soy cheese. I am craving anything crunchy right now. And this here is the main event, and I honestly chose this because it was on their most popular item section of the Grubhub app. So I hope this tastes good. I don't even remember what it was called. I don't even remember what it's called. It looks like a salad, but I think it's like a macro bowl or something. And I don't even know what kind of dressing this is. I want to say it's some sort of avocado dressing. Now, some of you are probably looking at this thinking that it does not look appealing at all. Please do not be turned off on vegan food. I personally think it looks decent, but let's see how it ends up tasting. And I'm not even quite sure, like, am I supposed to spread this green stuff all over? I guess I will taste it first and see what I want to do with it, because if I don't like the taste, then I don't want it all over my food. Right? And you can't see her, but I have my daughter off to the side. She wanted to be my assistant, so she's over here picking up my food container trash, and she's also handing me my utensils. She's being quiet right now. Alright, what do I want to start with? I think I want to start with this. Tastes pretty good. This tastes pretty good, but I wish it was colder. That's kind of the tough part about delivery, is I think they go on like a few deliveries at a time. So this isn't as cold as I would like it to be, but it still tastes really good. I think this is supposed to be some sort of dressing. I thought it was avocado, but it tastes more like, I don't know what it tastes like. The taste seems familiar, but I don't know what it is. Definitely not avocado. Definitely do not want to sprinkle it all over this. Yeah. Trying to get you a better view. So we got some tofu, some chickpeas, some black seaweed, some kale, some carrots. Underneath is a brown rice. So we shall see. We'll see if it was worth it. How much was it? I think it was like $16. So we'll see if it was any good. Whoa. The tofu is really good. It tastes really silky. I'm gonna try to drizzle some of this dressing. I might regret it. Okay, so let's It tastes okay with the dressing. But you know what? For my first mukbang, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. Like, I feel weird sitting in front of the camera. Like, I know I'm not live streaming, but live streaming is something that I want to get into. Like, I'm setting up my Twitch account and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bit weird. So I hope if you're on the other side of the camera and watching me right now, that you're eating along with me, because if not, this is definitely strange. It feels so strange to me. But then again, when I started my first YouTube channel, which I'll link it down below, when I started my very first YouTube channel, filming starting off felt weird as well. So maybe it's just like because it's like something new. I'm just not used to it, and I'm like second guessing myself. I'm second guessing everything. Like, I'm like, oh, do I have like kale in my teeth, you know? But like I said, this is something I've been wanting to do for like a year, and I just now decided to just bite the bullet and just do it. Like, stop thinking about it and just doing it. So my setup right now, I think this is the setup that I will probably have when I stream live. Hopefully on Twitch, maybe on YouTube. It all depends whether or not I can figure it out. I'm not very technologically savvy, so like things that are simple to some people, like they'd be like, oh, it's so easy, you just do this and this. It's so hard for me. Like, I really need to like look at tutorials on how to do it, because I don't know what I'm doing. So if I can figure it out, I ordered my webcam. It's supposed to come on Monday, so I hope by then I can do some test live streams, just because it's something I want to try, something new. And I guess it's a big deal for me too, because I suffer like from severe anxiety, and it holds me back from wanting to do a lot of things that I think look fun. Like, even making this channel and trying to eat this first meal in front of you all, it took a lot of anxious thoughts before I finally decided to do it. And when you look at like other social eating channels, they seem so casual, you know, like they seem like it's no big deal. It was hard for me, like, to finally just say, you know what, no one really cares, you know, if you think it's fun, then try it. That was my big thing. Like, since I do suffer from such severe anxiety, like, trying something new is a big deal to me, you know. So here I am, sharing a meal with you all, even though it feels awkward. Hopefully, well, and then I think about it, you know. So say it feels awkward to me, if you're on the other side of the camera and you're just watching, if you're like not interested, you can just click off. And I just have to remind myself of that. Like, hey, if they don't really want to watch, if you are not really their cup of tea, then they'll go somewhere else. And it's not a big deal, you know. Just keep having fun. And I think that's what I need to remind myself. Like, do it because you want to do it. That's how I run my other channel. On my other channel, I review and talk about like books, and I kind of just do some vlogs here and there, and they're all things that I feel like doing. So I'm gonna treat this channel like that channel. Like, if I want to share a meal with you all, then just do it. If I want to stream live on YouTube or Twitch, then just do it, you know. Don't overthink it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? That someone give you like a thumbs down, or someone leaves a troll comment? Like, it's not even a big deal. I don't think you see my food very well. That's one thing I need to get better at, is like really focusing on my food being in frame. As far as this green thing right here, I'm gonna close it up and add it to the trash pile, because I don't like it. I don't really like this green thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Now, I know if you're not someone who like eats vegetables regularly, like people, there are a lot of people that just don't eat vegetables. This probably doesn't seem appealing at all, but honestly, it tastes really good. Like, I used to be that person too that never ate vegetables. I would only eat junk food. Like, growing up back home, we lived on a strip. Our house, it was our house, and then it was like a strip of like fast food restaurants, and we would eat at fast food restaurants like every day. And that was for a long time. But now that I'm getting older, I am focusing more on my health. And I notice, like, with my body, I don't bounce back as quick as I used to. And then I get a lot more stomach aches than I used to. Like, not sure if I mentioned already, but I'm lactose intolerant. And that didn't stop me from like eating cheese and drinking dairy, having ice cream and all that sort of things. And for a long time, it wouldn't be like a big deal. Like, if anything, it would give me diarrhea. But as I got older, it started to get worse. Like, I would get really bad stomach pains and diarrhea, and I just wouldn't feel good. So I cut out dairy, and it made like a world of difference. And now I'm trying to eat more plant-based, more vegan, and it's making a big difference in like how I feel. I know people don't want to hear that. I know that's like, when it comes to like social eating, like I'm bringing everybody down probably, because you know, we watch a lot of social eating channels, and they eat like a lot of pizza, they do a lot of food challenges, greasy foods, top ramen. And as much as I want to participate in that, that will only have to be like a once in a while thing, because I'm getting old and my body can't take it, to tell you the truth. That sounds sad, doesn't it? I don't want to scare any young people out there, but definitely take care of yourselves. But can I just tell you, my favorite, I don't know if he would be considered a social eating mukbang channel, because he's a professional competitive eater, and that's Matt Stoney. I love his channel. This year I actually went to Coney Island to watch him, to see if I could see him at the Nathan's Famous hot dog eating competition, and I could almost see him. Like, I'm too short. That's the problem with being too short. You like can't see over other people. So even though I had a good view, when it came closer to the competition, like, I couldn't see anything. So hopefully you guys can hear me and that the mic is working okay. But when I live stream, I'm gonna have to use like a different mic, because I can't use this camera. I have to use like a webcam and a different microphone, and hopefully it turns out fine. But I'm excited about it. Live streaming is something I really want to try. I don't know, something I'm excited about. Alright, so next I'm gonna try these, I think they're called like Scallion Pancakes. Scallion Pancakes, I don't know. All I know is that right now it looks like a really cute mini pizza, and I'm about to eat it. These are really good. These are really good. If I had to rate this out of 10, honestly, I would give it a 9. It's really good. The very first mukbang I watched on YouTube was on accident. Like, I was looking up cooking recipes, and I clicked on this channel because it looked like she was making like fried rice or something, and you guys might know what channel I'm talking about. But she was making like this big old thing of fried rice, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. We get to watch her as she cooks. And then after she finished like making the fried rice, she sat down and she started eating it. I was like, oh, I thought it was like, you know, when you see those cooking videos, they taste the food and tell you like, oh, it tastes really good. But she kept on eating it and eating it. It was like this huge thing of fried rice. And then I was totally intrigued. I was like, oh my gosh, is she gonna eat the entire thing? She can't eat the entire thing. She's so small. And she ate the entire thing. And that's when I learned that like mukbang was a thing. And I was obsessed. Like, I looked up all these different channels, and I would binge watch them to this day. Like, before I go to bed, I will watch like a couple, just because I don't know why. I think it's interesting. I don't know why I like watching people eat. I like watching Matt Stoney eat because he eats a crazy amount very quickly. Do not try it at home. It's not safe. Every time he's on camera and he does one of his challenge videos, I always worry about him. I'm like, oh, please don't choke. Please don't choke. Please don't damage your body beyond repair. But I really do enjoy his channel. And that's my favorite mukbang channels is when they eat a lot. I don't know why. I know it's not good for you. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, back when I was in my early 20s, teenage years, I definitely could probably have been a competitive eater if I pursued it. But now that I'm getting older, I just can't. Like my body can't stretch that much anymore. And I get full faster. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My butt is like falling asleep. How do people sit here for this long? This is, I want to say it's like some mango dressing that came with the little fried wonton thingies. So I'm gonna try it. It tastes really good. Honestly, the mango dressing tastes like a thicker version of this drink. It's just like they added less liquid and call it a dip. And it tastes really good, not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, so I've been filming for quite some time. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you all. It's more like a test video for myself to kind of get acclimated and get used to eating in front of the camera, preparing for my future live stream. So I will most likely continue eating these, but off camera. So I hope that you enjoyed my very first mukbang. Please, if you have any advice, leave it down below. So yeah, more to come. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.